Good morning student, I am Rose. Today we are in the fourth session of this chapter. Today we are going to learn that is Standard 6 Geography Chapter 5 Major Domains of the Earth. So this is the fourth session, and in the last video you have already learned about the different layers of the earth. You have learned about the major parts of the earth's surface, that is the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. And in that you have learned about the lithosphere as it is divided into different continents and oceans. Yes or no? You have learned the different continents, what are the major continents of the world. Today we are going to learn that is second part, that is the hydrosphere. Okay, hydrosphere, actually this hydrosphere actually came from a Greek word which is called hoder, which means water, So as we know that hydros means water and sphere means layer. That means hydro means water and sphere means layer. Okay, so this the layers of water, that means layers of water which is present on the earth's surface is called the hydrosphere. Okay, so if you talk about our on earth 71% of water is covered by water. Yes or no? 71% of water is covered by water of the earth. Okay, and 29% is only a land, only 29%, and major part of the earth is being covered by the water, that means 71%. Okay, that is why it is called the blue planet. Because the major part of the earth's surface is being covered by water. That is why it is called the blue planet. And if you divide it into different categories, if you talk about the 100%, on the earth's surface, if you talk about 97% of the water is being only in ocean. 97% of water is only on ocean, and ocean water is always salty. Due to that, it is not suitable for the drinking of human beings or any animals, or we can say land surface animal. Okay, so for drinking purpose, these humans or the animals, they need the fresh water. Okay, so 97% of the water is ocean water or the sea water, and 2.77%, that means 2.77% is in the form of an iceberg. It is in the form of an iceberg, or we can say underground water, or the glaciers, in the form of a glaciers, in the form of a ice, in the form of a underground water. That means this, and only 0.03% is only a fresh water. Okay, due to that we are having a shortage of drinking water on the earth's surface. That is why we are having a shortage of drinking water on the earth's surface. So this is the condition. That means only a very few percent, that means this manual percent of water is only fresh water, which is suitable for the drinking of the living being. Okay, so now if you talk about this, the water surface, or we can say hydrosphere, is divided into major parts, that we can say it is on the oceans, seas, lakes, ponds, rivers and streams. Okay, these are the areas where we get the water. That means on the ocean, in the seas, on the lakes, in the ponds, in the rivers and in the streams. And these all, as we know, earth always moves, same as these oceans also move. Okay, so there are different types of movement of the ocean water. That means we have the ocean current. Ocean current is one type of a movement of ocean water. That is waves and tides. So these are the three types of movement of water on the oceans. Okay, so if we talk about, there are major 5 oceans in the world. There are called Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and the Antarctic Ocean. Okay, so these are the major 5 oceans of the world, and it is being done according to the size and depth of the ocean. Okay, or we can say ocean floor. Okay, so first of all we are going to learn considered as the #1 biggest ocean of the world. Okay, so you can see here, map is here, you can see it. You can see here is the Northern Pacific and here is the Northern Pacific. You can see this side also is Pacific Ocean, this side is also Pacific Ocean. But it is shown in the flat surface. Due to that, it is divided into two parts, one either from this side and one from other side. But when you see in the globe, it is being joined together. It is being joined together. So it is present. You can see it is present in between the North America and the South America. You can see, and east it is called west it is called the North America and South America. In east you can see there is the Russia is there, Greenland, then you have the China is there, then Australia, Asia, Australia and North America and South America. In between the Pacific Ocean is situated. In between this Pacific Ocean it is situated. Okay, and one of the deepest trench, that is called the Mariana Trench, is also present in the Pacific Ocean, which is the deepest floor of the world. It is the deepest floor of the world, and its average depth is about 4,572 meters. It is the depth is this much. Okay, next we are going to learn about the Atlantic Ocean. We will learn about the Atlantic Ocean. So this ocean is present in between the four continents. And it is in ocean shape. It is in ocean shape. You can see here is the Atlantic Ocean. Can you see? Yes, you can see it clearly. It is in here, and it is surrounded by, you can see in the west it is called the North America and South America, and it is in the east you can see Africa and Europe. And this ocean is one of the busiest ocean of the world. It is one of the busiest ocean of the world because it is famous for the trade and commerce. It is being famous for the trade and commerce because it is situated in between the major continent of the world, that is the Europe, Africa, North America and South America, and these all continents are famous for the trade and commerce, and it contains a large number of ports. So it is very easy for the transportation of various goods and services. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the Indian Ocean. You can see Indian Ocean is third largest ocean of the world. Okay, and it is situated here. You can see it is situated here, and you can see in the map very clearly. It is being surrounded by three parts. You can see in the north is Asia, in the west you can see Africa, in the southeastern you can see the Australia. So these are the continents which is being surrounded, which surrounds the Indian Ocean, and it is we can say its depth is 4,000 meter. Okay, and it is the only ocean which is named after the country name. That means our country name is India. So it is the only ocean which is named after the country. Next we are going to learn about the Arctic Ocean. So this Arctic Ocean is mainly situated on the northern hemisphere. That means in the North Pole. It is in the North Pole, and it is the second smallest ocean of the world. Okay, and you can see it is being connected by a Pacific Ocean. It is being connected by a Pacific Ocean. You can see here, this is the Arctic Ocean, and it is being connected by Pacific Ocean by a Bering Strait. Okay, by a Bering Strait. Bering Strait means, if you talk about what is the strait, a narrow stretch of canal which join two large water Arctic Ocean. Last we are going to learn about the Antarctic Ocean. Last we are going to learn about the Antarctic Ocean, and it is the smallest ocean of the world. Okay, Antarctic Ocean. It is the smallest ocean of the world. Okay, and it is being joined by three main oceans. Three main oceans. You can see that is the Pacific Ocean. It also joins the Pacific Ocean. It's joined the Indian Ocean, and it also joins the what we call Atlantic Ocean. So these Atlantic Ocean is bounded by three main oceans. That is the Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, and the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, and it is situated in the South Pole. You can see it is situated at the South Pole. Okay, so these are the major oceans of the world. Okay, so now we have already learned about the hydrosphere or the water. In the next video, I'll teach you about the atmosphere. Thank you for now.